You might get off to a quicker start than everyone else does in November, lucky Libra. That's because Mercury retrograde finally comes to an end on the 3rd, ending several weeks of confusion, backfires, and roadblocks. With the planet of communication in such your very personal first house, you're really coming into your own and starting to accept the idea of being your own leader, at least in some way. Going forward, readjustment and review over your identity and presentation may not be so prevalent. Instead, you're likely to strut your new and improved sense of self, in a tactful way of course. You'll find yourself nurturing in cleanliness and the other simple things more than usual once Ceres enters Pisces on the 9th. The Earth Mother asteroid in your 6th house of well-being and routine welcomes some open windows and the smell of fresh laundry, even if that means you need to pick up a cotton-scented candle. Any time after the 10th is wonderful for making financial plans or taking a second look at your income flow. Just be sure to take your time when it comes to decisions, and try not to rush anything. Yes, with Mercury traveling through Scorpio in your 2nd house of self-esteem, physical comforts, and possessions, you could jump into an ill-fitted commitment without thinking about the exchange. Exercise caution throughout the next few weeks, but only as much as you need to clear your head. Others may become impatient with your slower approach, but you're determined to dig beneath the surface to get a good hard look at all the facts before you place your bets. Your home front has been through quite the ringer this year, whether that means arguments with parents and siblings, unexpected relocation, or long-lasting trauma wounds that stem from the domestic scene. Things in this area should be looking up after the 12th as Jupiter, the planet of fortune, meets with Pluto for a conjunction in Capricorn in your 4th house. It's a good time to get any legal issues sorted out and to think deeply about improving your situation. Finally, partnership struggles and arguments in your closest relationships seem to simmer down after the 13th. After 2 long months of passive-aggressive retrograde activity, Mars stations direct in Aries and is ready to charge forward through your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. Any patience you can exercise with others will be afforded back to you, so do what you can to embody the role of a good friend of the teacher. Money matters are on the mind on the 15th. When the Scorpio new moon activates your 2nd house of disposable income, your senses are simultaneously attuned to your physical environment and sense of comfort. You foster an appreciation for all things material, and it's likely you'll come up with a brand new way to increase your income or self-worth. If you have any issues surrounding your own sense of value and inherent worth, expect those to crop up around mid-month. Self-confidence goes a long way. Your ruling planet Venus puts a highlight on this sector of your chart when it enters Scorpio in your 2nd house on the 21st. This would be a good time to schedule some modest forms of self-care and enjoyment, keeping in mind that it doesn't need to be expensive or fancy in order to be good for your soul. Rearrange the things you own and ponder your most treasured non-material things such as memories, connections, preferences, and the like. The Sun illuminates your 3rd house of communications as it travels through Sagittarius for the next few weeks after the 21st. If you can, try to give those in your immediate environment a little extra attention, as the connections you make will come in handy towards the end of this transit. This means getting in touch with coworkers, neighbors, siblings, and other relatives, as they may have just what you need to satisfy your endless curiosity right now. After Neptune stations direct in Pisces in your 6th house of health on the 28th, your habits might get a little more spiritual. They might get a little foggier or unrealistic now too, so make sure you aren't overdoing your expectations or letting your imagination run wild when it comes to health or fitness concerns. Try incorporating some meditation or yoga into your daily routine this last chunk of the year. Overall, you're shifting things around like puzzle pieces under the Gemini full moon eclipse on the 30th. This powerful air energy in your 9th house of long-distance travel means you'll be going on a total mind trip right at the end of the month. Of course, that is a good thing. Once you solve the Rubik's Cube in front of you, you'll be gliding into December with unmatched confidence in your wit. Thank you so much for watching. Please give us a thumb up if you liked the video. Subscribe our YouTube channel not to miss the next video horoscope. Visit our website GoToHoroscope.com, where you can find actual horoscope for today. Download our apps from Google Play and App Store to have your daily horoscope always on hand.